Good evening, masculine enjoyers. So before we proceed to the app about the abnormals, just want to remind everybody that between February 6th to the 16th, we're going to have some lovely looking Twitch drops. 4 generic skins, 8 perfectly fine looking streamer skins. I'm sure you've seen my video over to here. Give that a good look if you'd like. I showcase all the skins to the best of my ability. All skins are chaptered, so you can skip ahead to parts that you probably want to see. But I should also point out I will be streaming tomorrow, so if you want to be able to collect those generic drops, you can watch me for that. You can't get them watching these guys, or at the very least, you have to watch them, get their skin first, then you can get the generic drop by watching these guys. It's up to you, but I will point out I am streaming if you want to watch me. Just if you want to. So yeah, for 10 days, shouldn't be hard to get all of them. I know these guys will be streaming a lot, so let's look forward to that. Right then, let's hop back over to here and yap about what we're probably going to offer for all of these abnormal skins. We have quite a lot of them to chase after tonight. I think it's 9 compared to 2 regular skins, and you're probably already confused. You're probably sitting there and wondering, what are you talking about? Abnormal skins? Regular skins? Well, don't worry, I'll quickly explain. If you could just look at the description right now, there are 2 videos provided at the very top. The very top video is a 60-second short video which will quickly explain what an abnormal skin is. But if it's not enough for you, if you think, I still don't get it, consider watching the second video. It's about 20 minutes long, goes a lot more in depth. It'll basically teach you everything there is into understanding what abnormals are, how they work, and when they appear. Now, to give you a very, very quick, brief explanation right now, with every restore that we see, there are certain skins that have some sort of special detail about them that means that they end up becoming marketable before the restore even rotates. And we know exactly when that's going to happen. And we're going to sit here right now, look at the subscriber counts and all of these skins, question if that's too many or if it's not enough, question what potentially might happen in the future with these skins, and consider prices we might want to offer for them. And yeah, we'll race to put those barters down the very second they become marketable. And then afterwards, we'll look at the abnormal barter support, aka look at all the skins, look at the barters they have. If it amounts to a lot, we'll probably see a skin that's actually in demand. But if we see skins that don't really have that much to it, like next to no barters or hardly any higher prices, it doesn't look like it's going to retain its value then. So yeah, it's the smart way of approaching trying to do investments with these skins. Sounds good? Right then, so shall we jump in then? It is week 2 of Lunar New Year, and, well, when we first saw these skins, there's some cool looking designs, but just let me show you this real quickly. Here's week 1, and do you notice a problem? Yes, all of them are down in price already. Yippee! Now, just, fair enough, the large boxes are doing all right at the moment, but yeah, the prices are down. Now, it's not down terribly for some of these skins, but it's still gone down. All right, and as expected over the course of the next, several weeks, as we steer closer to around March, April time, prices are expected to reach a new low point for the year so far. But after that, we then look forward to the summertime, hopefully nice happy times around then. Kids out of school, a lot more people playing Rust again, makes sense. But over the course of these next several weeks and these next couple months, people will be focusing work, people will be focusing education and school. You should understand that, right? So yeah, this is a routine thing that happens every single year, and with what we're seeing here with these skins, not too surprising. Point made, and you should understand that these second weeks of skins, over to here, second batch of skins, it's fully expected that they're going to follow suit, all right? Do not be surprised if every single skin that we have in this restore for week 2, Lunar New Year, is going to go down and blow its restore price. So, smart builders all the way? Probably, yeah. Right then, so shall we go through these skins in order of what's sold the most and then question what we're going to offer for each of them. Let's get started with the Lunar Snake Kaleidoscope AK-47. A very cool looking shiny AK-47, but we're just about to get 4 brand new AK-47 Twitch drops, yippee! And also, we're getting a very brand new nice and shiny medieval AK-47 in the medieval Knight Armor DLC pack that's coming out tomorrow. I don't know the proper name. If you go to SUM APP right now, go to the items section and look at all the new things that have been added. Not only will you see the brand new Twitch drops right there, but you also see the medieval pack. That's what's referred to. Now in that pack, it is expected that we will see the medieval barricade, the medieval large wood box. We'll also see the Knight Armor Tier 2. We have the medieval doors, sheet metal door, single door, but the medieval AK is right here as well. All of that, I don't know what it's going to cost, but it wouldn't surprise me if it costs at least $10. But yeah, another AK right there, and tomorrow, with tomorrow's restore, we might see another AK. So in about 2 weeks, we're going to see about 6 to 7 AK-47s. That's already sounding a bit ridiculous, isn't it? Yeah, cool. So anyway, unfortunately, our AK over here, you've just come out and I'm already questioning you. Now, it's sold quite reasonably. Very nice. For Crope and Kiyoshimio, their first ever skins to be accepted. I mean, hey, it got almost 18,000 subscribers, sold at 249. Very nice for you. But looking at that as an investment, I'm already questioning it and I'm already doubting it. I'm very sorry, but this is like normal. Plus, you know, you can sit here and say Lunar New Year skins or holiday theme skins. Fair enough. And immediately, yeah, once it's out season, go look at the Halloween AK from last year. Go look at the Christmas AK from last year. Yeah, it ain't holding up very nicely at the moment because it's out of season. So with that, unfortunately, I wouldn't be surprised if it drops down to around $1. And unfortunately, I'm going to sit here and suggest only 60 cents to 80 cents. It is what it is. By all means, if you bought the skin and you like it, you appreciate it. But if you're considering right now whether you want to buy about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 or even 100, you're better off with a buy order. And I'm going to offer 60 cents to 80 cents. That's how I'm going to approach that. Right, so let's move on and talk about the Lunar Snake Furnace. A very cool looking design. Right, so furnaces over the past few years have started to not really feel super confident in them. Unless they are super standout, colourful and whatnot, or have a very nice colourful interior, I feel a little bit different. I feel a little bit more confident. But for this, again, holiday themed, whilst the snake with its eyes at night glow ever so nicely and it looks very cool, I still question. I'm not fully confident. Now, over the past several years of Lunar New Year restores, we've had some interesting furnaces, but unfortunately, well, what's the problem? They haven't really held up very nicely. Now, we might have problems here. It might not load up properly. Let's see. And that we're good. So if I could just quickly show you Lunar New Years of the past. I'm trying to find them. Did we have one the previous year? Golden Dragon Furnace, sold at $2.49. Now it sells at 88 cents. It's down by 65%. That's a problem. Scroll down a little bit more. What do we see? I do remember we had the Year of the Tiger Furnace, sold at $1.99. Now it sells at $1.05. Now just look at all these furnaces in general as well. How many of them are in the negative compared to how many of them are in the positive? Point made? Yeah. Also, we've had quite a lot of Twitch drops. Maybe people just don't feel the need to get any other furnaces now. Again, point made. All right, so what's the likelihood of that? I think it's going to go down in price. I'm so sorry to say, but yeah, I think I'll just do 60 cents to 80 cents for that one. There will be a lot more furnaces this year, and there very likely might be a lot more Twitch drop furnaces. Sorry, but yeah, so don't have that much confidence. Right, moving on. Here we have the Year of the Snake L96, a very cool looking design. I did question how many of you are actually actively being able to get to L96s and whatnot. And over the course of this upcoming primitive update, do you think anybody will be using L96s for the short term? At least for the next few weeks? That's a bit of a joke, but yeah. Who knows if the primitive game mode actually works out nicely and everybody loves it. But you can't use L96s in there. You can still use it in normal Rust, but anyway. Jokes aside, it's a cool looking L96, but we have had cool looking L96s in the past. Now we go ahead, showcase this to you, because there's only 20 of these skins that exist. 18, there you go. And only a couple of them in the positive. So Ghost Halloween, down 44. Black Gold L96, up 4%, cool. Down 40, down 41, down 44, down 7. Oh dear. There you go, there's the other one that's in the positive. Oh, and Ghost Flame, all right. So out of 18 skins, only 3 of them are in the positive. Looking at the brand new Snake L96 with about 13,000 subscribers, well, you could look at it this way. How many of these exist with a high subscriber count? Well, that's basically smack dab in the middle. If it's very average, on average, we are seeing these skins go down in price. Alright, okay. So I'm looking at it, $2.49. Well, actually, another thing you should have done is lowest price. Yeah, okay, we could do it that way if you want. So lowest price as well. You can see that these go down all the way slightly, just over $1. I don't think that's going to go as bad as these. These are a bit plain and not super interesting. I think what I'll do is I'll do 80 cents to $1.20. I can see it. I could probably see it going down to maybe about $1.50. I'm noticing the Evil Snowman here. That's dropped off a fair bit in the past, but no, I think this could work out a little bit better. It's just, yeah, but then you look at this one here, 29,000 subscribers, 20,000 plus subscribers, almost 25,000 subscribers. This is half as much as these, so, okay. I can see it working out a bit better, but still, I do expect a drop off in price. That is to be expected, all right? Right, well, we'll move on from there. Lunar Snake Locker. Lockers in recent times, how have they held up? Not actually very good. And I do need to go back and take a look at that neon collection for a special video, because late last year, or rather throughout last year, when we saw the small box resurgence, which led to the lockers and then, of course, the garage doors, we thought the neon collection would have probably had a very nice post-Christmas. It didn't really. It really didn't. It was not very good. But lockers, in general, they did not really perform very well during post-Christmas regardless. So that's not good, no. Right, so we're just about to get another Twitch drop as well, that being Mr. Wobbles. Yes. So are people going to want to hold on to this? Are they going to appreciate it? It has done 11,300 subscribers. By tomorrow, I'll probably have 12,000. But yeah, I'm a bit worried. Now, just to remind all of you, there was a previous version of this, which was the rabbit one, and they do kind of go nicely with each other. Fair enough. Will we see another one next year? Probably. Will it be accepted? Don't know. Anyway, back over to here. Looking at you, I'm questioning it. You can also sit here and say, holiday theme. Okay, that's a problem. And we could just quickly bring up the Christmas locker we had accepted a few weeks back, already down to 90 cents, down by 40%. That ain't good, no. So I'm looking at you and I'm thinking I'm probably just going to do like 70 cents to $1. I don't have a lot of faith in it. I'm playing it safe. Sorry to say, but yeah, after seeing what's happened with these recently, playing it safe, all right? So if you want to offer a higher price, you're more than welcome to do so. But if it gets even cheaper, you're the one who's paying for them. Moving on, Serpent Lightkeeper wooden door. An interesting glow-in-the-dark design. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But I've seen a lot of interesting glow-in-the-dark wooden doors that came out in the past and went down in price very quickly. So, just take one quick look over to here, and what do we see? With this at just over 11,000 subscribers, come on. Right, so we last year saw Wolf Warrior wooden door, Not Friendly wooden door, Beyond Reason wooden door, glow in the dark, nice standout, interesting designs, 85 cents, 97 cents, 81 cents. Ugh. Scroll down again, what do we see? Oh, look, it's the Coffin wooden door, the wooden door from hell, El Diablo wooden door, $2.49 each, 93 cents, $1.88, 80 cents. Actually, no, that was $3.49. Still went down half price. Not good, unfortunately. So, yes, here we are, looking at this one. Now, if I could also look at all of these based on subscriber counts, you can see that this is basically in the upper half. Yep, upper half just about. Definitely isn't a matter of it's got like next to nothing. It's definitely got a fair bit more compared to others, of course. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that behaved like an average wooden door skin. It very likely will be going below $1. Very sorry to say, but that is to be expected. 50 cents to 70 cents. Okay, now we can look at the Lunar Lantern sleeping bag, and I'm kind of surprised to see that this only has 9,200 subscribers. But that was kind of expected. One thing that we've kind of neglected to look at today was the 48-hour analysis and looking at the estimates. I thought that sleeper bag was going to do between 9,000 to 11,000 subscribers. All right, fair enough, that's fine. Seems I got that correct. I'm looking at these other skins as well. Oh, wow, I forgot to write in the AK. I forgot to write in the AK. But looking at the expected amounts of sales, we were pretty on point. Yeah, we were pretty on point. But okay, so hopping back over to here. I want to do a nice little comparison with the skins over the course of the past couple of years. So this has 9,200. This has sold just slightly more than the Valentine's gift sleeping bag from the previous year. But the funny thing with that is that there's next to no listings for that Valentine's bag throughout all of 2024, and it flourished because of it. Also, it's a nice looking bag. I'll give it some credit. But yeah, that worked out very nicely. But technically speaking, it was a holiday skin. Valentine's holiday, pretty in pink. Ooh. Right, anyway. So, Frankenbag, you only had 7,000 subscribers and you still went down in price. Probably because you're ugly. There, I said it. But anyway, looking at this, it's very bright, very noticeable. I think people will appreciate it. And there's not that many of them in bought. It's definitely a case of this just look like it could be something that will, for the better, all the better for it to rise up in price in the future as it gets slowly... gets purchased and slowly, graciously rises up in price, maybe. I can see it happening. I think I might actually go with a decent barter on that. I think I'm going to do $1 to $1.50. I can see it going down in price, sure. I just don't see it going down in price too badly. I'm interested. It's definitely due to the sheer lack of sales, though. If this did like 16,000 subscribers, I'd definitely roll it back a fair bit, but out of curiosity I'm going to offer a little bit more. If that sounds interesting to you, you're more than welcome to do so. But yeah, if I could also do this with the sleeping bags, I want to see the subscriber counts, compare that with them and just see where it currently stands. So 113 sleeping bags. I take a look, and it's just about in the middle. And as I look to the side, we see skins from 2023, 2019, 2020, 2012. All right, so overall, it's not like this is like super low, but it's definitely lower compared to the standard sleeping bag that usually gets sales a fair bit higher. So, all right, fair enough. That right there, interesting. $1 to $1.50. Lunar Snake SMG. I don't have any faith in custom SMG skins. Sorry to say. Cute and silly. I like the snake design on it, which I'll showcase to you right now. Okay, good look at that. Lovely looking snake. Lovely piece of work there, Senna. Problem though, custom SMGs. We've had some very interesting ones, part of notable collections that came out last year, and they've all gone down, like, quick. So, yeah, I think that's a very straightforward 60 cents to 80 cent barter. Sorry to say it's the weapon itself, but yeah, also holiday theme. Yeah, a bit worried there. Lunar Snake Helix Rapier. Okay, this one's going to be interesting. First of all, that's not abnormal, so we'll save that for a bit. Whoops. Sorry about that, skipped ahead. Right, we have the hoodie. Okay, so, with what I say for the hoodie, we'll definitely roll over onto the pants as well. I do expect this to drop off in price, and when I first saw this, I've definitely got the impression that because this is like a very general Lunar Near type of skin, that, you know, the fact that it's a dragon and not a snake, just to clarify, I fully expect Dragon's Fury to return next year from these two, and, well, will we see Tier 2 armor or Tier 3? I'm anticipating it. I will sit here and say I expect it. Will it be accepted, though? There you go. So the exact same thing I've said to the Halloween, clothing and armor skins that we saw a good few months back, and of course the Christmas skins that we saw about a month back. Yes, a continuation can always lead to some success, but we got to wait another year. So what happens over the course of time? Well, you fully expect that these prices go down. In fact, we can go ahead, take a look at those Halloween rush stores and those Christmas rush stores and see how those clothing and armor pieces are currently holding up. So as we scroll over to here, and what do I see? Well, we're not going to talk about the primitive skins. I'm talking specifically about core pieces. So hoodie and pants, 63 cents, 59 cents. The tier 3 here, 75 cents, 52 cents. That has clearly gone down in price, but over the course of the next several weeks, as we steer towards March and April, I do expect the prices to potentially go a little bit lower. That is the expectation. Looking at the second week, and as we see, we have the tier 3 armor here as well, 92 cents and 72 cents, and then we have the hoodie pants here, 78 cents and 53 cents. They've actually kind of held up quite nicely, but we do expect them to drop off a fair bit more. So we've got a good idea of the Halloween skins. Now we'll quickly hop over and take a look at the Christmas skins. Do we see some tier 3, tier 2 hoodie and pants? And the answer is, oh look, hoodie and pants, 93 cents and 70 cents. Give it more time and the inevitable will happen. So over to here, part 2, or whatever, week 2, tier 3 armor, 50 cents, 50 cents. Yep, it's already happening now. Alright, so I feel like I've got my point across. Consider this. I wouldn't be surprised you'd be picking these up for a cheaper price. Probably not over the course of Easter, but maybe the autumn-fall seasonal dip. Consider that. Right, how low will you go? You are a bit more interesting compared to some of the other skins we just saw there a second ago, the other seasonal clothing and pants. I think we could do 40 cents to 50 cents. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. You'll probably pick up a bunch of them, but wait it out next year. Dragon's Fury tier 2 or tier 3, if it's accepted. Good. So good for you, but yeah, if you're feeling confident that we'll be seeing some more of it, you can chase after it. If you don't really care for it, just step away. So that's for the hoodie, but with what I said for the hoodie, would very likely also, roll over for the pants as well. The sales are very similar, so there's nothing to worry about. Okay, then we have the rug. The rug is, it's nice. It's fine, nothing wrong with it. It's a decorative rug, so obviously it's something to put on your wall. It's fine. It's shiny. I've moved the sun around. It reflects ever so nicely. Not sure if that's something you care about. The lack of sales definitely kind of implies the lack of interest. I'm very sorry to say, but yeah, I mean, it's not too hard to comprehend. I think what I'll do for that is, with not that many sales, I'll probably just do like 70 cents to $1. Yeah, I think it could potentially work out nicely in the future. It's just, Also, how many rug skins did we see last year and the year before that? I just want to get a quick look. So, got quite a lot last year, but Twitch drop. Yeah, and then the skins here, they're looking pretty good though. Scroll down a little bit more, and yeah. I mean, it's very 50-50. But that one in particular, I remind myself of the Dragon Fan rug from the previous year, and it didn't really work out very nicely. Now it's more decorative rather than a rug, and yeah, it's probably just a full on the footsteps. So yeah, that went all the way down to just over $1 at one point. Obviously, it went back up to about $2 with the Lunar New Year stuff, but yeah. We could just probably repeat the same thing with that, so yeah. If you're not feeling confident, offer lower. Okay, we've gone through all the abnormal skins. Now we can talk about the regular skins. Now, just to remind you, the regular skins only become marketable when the rust rotates tomorrow. Lunar Snake Helix Rapier. So, looking at you, only 8,200 subscribers. Interesting. I will probably be doing a little bit of an investigation, look at all the salvage sword skins and looking at all the long swords, crossbows, bows and combat knife skins, just to see what happens over the course of the next 2 weeks as we, of course, have the introduction of the primitive update. What I want to do is just take a look at all these skins based on price. So as I'll look at the top selling salvage sword skins, I'll make considerations in regards to, well, you know, are they going to get bought out more? Are they going to go up? I'm well aware, though, that salvage sword skins do tend to get manipulated. Like this scrap-tooth sword here. I think there's something suspicious about this. What makes you say that? Well, the balders are very odd. And then if you can see more, it's even more odd. And then I'll look at the sales history and, well, what do we see here? Something very odd. Why did it go from worthless to suddenly becoming very, 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 very valuable? And that's over the course of like a year and a half. Just to point that out, just to clarify, all right? So, not really sure if that's actual genuine demand there. Just gonna say, all right? Just gonna say. Right, anyway, so salvage swords, are they going to become used a whole lot more with the brand new update? It is to be expected. Will that kick off nicely? It's only done 8,200 subscribers. Let's just do a nice quick comparison, just get a good idea where it's positioned amongst all these other salvage swords. It's in the upper half. Okay, fair enough. But I've got to also bring this up. Look at the salvage swords based on when they were accepted, and you might notice a bit of a pattern. Out of like the past 2 or 3 years with the newer salvage sword skins, not many of them are actually in the positive. In fact, none of them are. There was like a period of time where we didn't see a salvage sword being accepted. All the ones after the pixel sword, down. So many interesting usage of transparency for some very cool creative designs, and yet all of them down in price. Oh dear. But like I said, if they do get used a whole lot more, will there be like a good justification to own more skins, and could we see these rise up nicely in the future? I look forward to the idea of it, but primitive game mode has to be popular. So yeah, look at all these older skins here. They're in the positive, not these newer ones. Blech. So by default, I would sit here and say I don't have a lot of faith in the Lunar Snake Helix Rapier. I just expect it to be like a 60 cent to 80 cent buy order. But I'm looking at it with a little bit of difference. I'm looking at it with a little bit of potential optimism. It's a cool looking design. Just want to bring that up. You got the little fork poker there. So if you could sneak up on someone, right. Anyway, well, part of me's like I just want to stick with the same usual thing of 60 cents to 80 cents, but I think we can love it a little bit more. Maybe we can consider approaching it perhaps with like an 80 cent to $1.10 buy order. We'll see what happens next, all right? Be very careful, be cautious, all right? If you do not want to risk it, just stick with 60 cents to 80 cents. But I think that could potentially do a fair bit better. Do I still expect it to go down in price? Yes, I do. I don't expect it to go down dramatically, terribly bad, I hope. You know what? Salvage swords, let's look at them based on price as well. And if we could just quickly take a look, you will see that the lowest price one is just over $1. Now, that's Deep Sea Sword. No one loves you. Alright, so, okay, it might be a bit of a risk, but we'll see how this goes, alright? So if you do a higher price barter, keep an eye on your barters more so. Monitor it. Look at it every week, basically, and yeah. Unfortunately, with some recent barters, I wasn't keeping track of everything because I was trying to focus getting some sales in, and I got dumped on. So yeah, if you run the risk, you get dumped on. So, cool. And for those pants, it's just going to basically be the exact same thing for what we talked about with the Dragon's Fury hoodie. Yeah, that's going to be 40 cents to 50 cents. Fingers crossed we see a continuation next year, but you've got to wait a year. So, yep, all right, so that's basically everything. Now we can also take a quick look and see how the Chinese lantern's currently holding up. Oh, there you go. It's starting to go down now. So a lot of these have been bought. A lot of build-up starting to appear now. Routine thing that happens basically every single year. Yep. I'm not sure why people feel the need to sell these now. Even if you had stock left from like last year, just put it back in your inventory and just wait it out. Unfortunately, you didn't sell them fast enough. That's on you. So wait until the summer. Wait until towards next year, like post-Christmas time, 2026. You're not really going to gain anything about trying to sell this now. You'll gain a lot more if you be patient with it again. But that's up to you. So yeah, barders, could you still go lower? Well, I'm looking at the 916 barder there and the 810 barder there, and I don't think so. Probably. We'll see. So, yeah, okay. Maybe it doesn't go all the way to less than $2 this year. Maybe it still does. Maybe those people panic and remove that barder. You never know. But yeah, the low point for the Chinese lantern last year happened between March and April. All right, and if you just want to see that for yourself, I'll show it to you. So as we hop over to here and see this low point right about here, that happened on March 20, 2024. So cool. Right then, let's get out of here and take a look at the Dragon rocket launcher. Okay, so we had barders still up to about $9, $10 when the reintroduction happened, and now we look at it, and yeah, the highest barder is $5.45. Not surprising. And oh, look, it's got 400 listings. Oh, look at the listings here. Yippee! Well, yeah, we expected it. We knew it was going to happen. So, what happens next? Well, I would still hope it works out quite nicely as we steer towards the summertime. I would still hope it works out nicely as we steer towards post-Christmas next year. But that's quite some time away, isn't it? Yes. But I wouldn't be surprised if it still goes back up in price. It's an awesome design. It's a wonderful rocket launcher. But, well, people know that there's a very good chance that it gets reintroduced again next year as well, don't they? You're clued in now. You get how it works, so... Cool. Right, so with that, I mean, things could still work out nicely, but hey, if you listened, because I put out the warnings as early as late December saying you should be a little bit cautious about the Dragon rocket launcher, well, there you go. You probably sold yours for a lovely bit of profit. Chances are you probably sold it and bought two. Well, all right, fair enough. Okay, so with that, everything basically matched up to expectation, but could it still potentially go lower and below its restore price? I wouldn't be surprised, but I wouldn't expect it to drop off and crash and burn. I would expect it to probably go down maybe about $5 or so. So keep an eye on it. That's for you to consider. All right then. So yeah, that is basically everything. So what can we expect with tomorrow? Well, I can just quickly point this out. Over the past weekend, we've had a lot of Valentine's, pink, hearts, loads of skins were submitted on the official list set up by TGG, 220 skins. Now, I did my Rust Workshop skin checks, and I had 126 skins. I actually missed one. Let me show you a lovely looking garage door over here, produced by Falcon Mr. 38. Unfortunately, I forgot to show it off my Rust Workshop skin checks. But yeah, a perfectly fine neon design. Very nice, bright and colourful. I'm sure a lot of people appreciate that. Here's the thing. There was a ton of garage doors submitted. In fact, probably for the video release, I'll upload the video showcasing like 20 different garage doors in a short video. But yeah, so much anime. We questioned like... It's nice, it fits Valentine's, but what does it have to do with Rust? You know, we question that quite a lot. And then in general, just like loads of like doors. But about 80% of the submissions were deplorables this week. So I hope you're looking forward to that. But yeah, feel free to go ahead and watch my Rust Workshop skin checks video. Valentine's is not expected for tomorrow though. So yeah, there you go. Give it a good look. Everything that is a collection continuation is chaptered, but it is Valentine stuff. So what can we actually expect for tomorrow? Well, you're going to have to go a little bit further back. So if I go to my Hedge's workshop, and if I could just bring up like the skins we saw being submitted a good few weeks back, there we go. Oh look, you got like like glowing beauty locker there, and you've also got some other cool looking rugs and large boxes and whatnot. These are submitted back in January. So many skins have been pushed back, and now maybe they'll get... Oh no, this is more Lunar New Year stuff. Well, there you go, point made. All these holiday things have just appeared so close to each other that all the submissions of the past have been pushed back, and yeah, I'm still seeing Lunar New Year stuff. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So it's a bit of a mess. It truly is. It truly is. Look at how angry I am. So you'd have to go even further back to the very first batch of skins that are submitted for 2025. And oh, there you go. You've got like Neanderthal Saber-Tooth Rug and Frozen Crypt Fridge and all that. Like, those were some good looking skins. They were submitted a month ago. So, and even if you go over to TGG's top picks list, I mean, he did the Valentine stuff. So he doesn't even have a top picks list this week. We're gonna dig deep from quite some time back. That is the expectation. So be prepared. You could go to micro522.com, but it's all Valentine's things. I will put this out. Vay's put this out as a nice early submission that could potentially appear for tomorrow as an early pick. That's a cool looking rug. That looks nice. Yeah. So what do you think there? Do you think that's cool? I think it looks cool. All right. So yeah. I would expect more medieval skins. There was quite a lot of themes of that. Again, submitted a few weeks back, so you got to dig back. But you could just scroll down. You could go to like the third week here. It's probably a faster way of doing it. I'm sorry, Micro. But yeah, there you go. Oh, no, that was Lunar New Year. Back. Here we go. Baby Hippo Garage Door. Yeah, that scares me. But it was a submission from some time back, so go give this a good look. Oh, Harbour Seal Tier 3, Frog Backpack, Cold-Blooded AK. There's some cool things there. Oh, yeah, the high tops. Ooh, look at them. So, yeah, we'll see what happens next. But I really do not know what to expect. We'll probably see some very, very random things from the past. Thanks, Lunar New Year, having 2 weeks. Also, wouldn't be surprised if Valentine's gets 2 weeks as well. With the amount of submissions, wouldn't surprise me. Right then, I think we've done enough yapping. Shall we now go ahead, skip ahead, and then do the actual barders? So that. Right, and chat, hope you're nice and ready. It's about to begin. Right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1, and midnight. All right. Sleeping bag, I'm chasing after you first. I've decided it will probably be a nice thing to do. And it's not appearing. Don't get the requests issue now. Now let's go to here. Lunar Snake Locker. No. What about back over to here? No. Did anybody remember that they can sell their skins now? You can sell your skins. Don't be shy. There we go. Thank you. Forgot to turn on one of my extensions. There we go. No. You good? Yeah, we're good. We're good. There you go. You're the Snake L96. Little did do. Right. Here's looking at you. Ah, come on. Oh, okay. Got the hoodie. Someone's beat me to it for a low price. Well, I'll go. Oh, I almost offered $50. Whoopsie. That would have been a problem. Right, let's go drag you over here. Let's go drag you over here. Let's go drag you over here. And let's focus the things we haven't got yet. Oh, there we go. AK-47. Considering, thinking. I do expect it to get cheap. It's unfortunate, but it is inevitability for me, I reckon. Those are a lot of barders that have already appeared. Yippee. Wow, okay, well that happened. Let's go do the second barder now. So let's go over to here. Quick refresh. Making considerations. Cool. I think we've done a decent amount of barders already, so now let's go ahead, skip ahead, and see what the abnormal barder support looks like. Right, it's been just over 45 minutes. Can't see the prices in STM to APP, but don't matter. Let's go over and take a look at these skins and see how they're currently holding up. So here we have the Lunar Lantern sleeping bag. I was curious about it, and I thought, you know what, that's going to be the first thing I chase after the barter build up. Well, it basically stops at $1.26. Huh. Well, over the course of the next maybe 20 or so hours, then again, I am expecting an early rust rotation tomorrow, with it being the February update. I could see some more barders appear, but yeah, that doesn't look like it's going to maintain its $2.49 price. But the sheer lack of purchases, very interesting. Yeah, I think it could work out nicely in the further future, but I do believe this will be going to blow its rust off price. How low? Well, it depends on the amount of listings. Yeah, you could probably just stick down maybe like a $1.60 to $1.80 barter. You'd probably be able to buy a bunch of these. $2 if you want to be a little bit more secure. But yeah, you could probably get this cheaper compared to the price it's selling for. So yeah. All right, we'll leave it at that then. It's up to you what you do with your Steam wallet. Now, moving on to here, we have the year of the Snake L96. This is selling at $2.49. Can we just quickly confirm that? Yep. Okay, that's not maintaining that price for sure, because the barders end at $1. Yes. So if you're sitting here and thinking, oh, but it looks cool, and surely L96s will go up in demand at some point in the future, because I randomly think that. All right, well, fair enough. You could probably offer about You could probably offer it about $1.30, $1.50 if it'd be a bit more secure. I would be surprised if you picked that up for $1 cheaper or more. But what price will it eventually go down to at some point? Don't fully know. Didn't sell too ridiculously. Maybe for the foreseeable, short-term future, it goes down in price a fair bit, but then it just casually rises up in price ever so nicely as time goes on. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's maintaining its price whatsoever. So no. Over here, Dragon's Fury Hoodie, as expected, the barders basically end at about 60 cents. There's a lot of barders there, but a lot of people listened, and they totally understand. It's not going to be surprising at all if we see this go all the way down to maybe about 50 cents at some point in the future. But if we do see Dragon's Fury continue next year, things will look promising. But no, if you're looking at thinking, oh, should I go buy some? No, that's not maintaining its $2 price. Based on what I see there, I highly doubt it. Alright then, so cool. Lunar Snake Locker, a perfectly fine design, but still questioning it. Lockers over the past few months haven't exactly held up very nicely. Made that point earlier. So as we look at this right now, a $2.49 skin, and the highest barter is $1.40. After that, it's stopping at $1. So, yeah, it's not looking super good, is it? Nope. So if you're making considerations, I'll sit here and say, you could just probably put down a $1.40 barter as well, and I wouldn't be surprised if you pick up a bunch of them. How low will it truly go, though? I don't think it'll be sticking around $1 forever. I don't think it'll be sticking around that forever, but I can see some sales going on for that. Right, over to here, Lunar Snake Kaleidoscope AR. What do we see? Well, barders. They don't even really reach up to $1. It basically ends at 80 cents. That's not maintaining its $2.49 price. So yeah, a lot of people played it safe. It's very unfortunate, but taking into consideration all the AKs that are about to get over the past week or so, yeah, so awkward. Not the best timing for this AK. Still sold quite a fair bit though, so props to the skin creators. People did seem to like it, but the value of this maintaining, doubtful, very. Right then, over to here. Lunar Snake Furnace. No. No. Barders basically end at 70 cents. That is definitely not maintaining its $1.99 price. It would have been nice, but yeah. But it didn't sell that much as well. That's another thing, so maybe things might work out eventually. Right, anyway, I'll just leave it at that. You could just put down a $1 barter. I wouldn't be surprised if you buy a bunch of them for $1 cheaper. Really wouldn't surprise me. Amulet Rug. It's a nice decorative design, but it's definitely not maintaining its $2.49 price. And just to confirm, is it $2 or $2.49? It is $2. All right, I wouldn't be surprised if it drops down to around $1. Wouldn't be surprised. Nope. That's basically the same behaviour we saw with the Dragon Fan Rug from the previous year. So I think everything's just going to line up all over again like that. Yeah. So, okay. If you want to buy that, by all means, buy it, use it, enjoy it, appreciate it, support the skin creator. But if you want to buy them as an investment, you probably want to put down like a $1.20 barter, get them about 80 cents cheaper. Can't go wrong there. Now over to here, Lunar Snake Custom SMG. As we can see, the barders basically end at 80 cents. People were warned, people listened, and well, they're not really approaching this with a lot of courage. So yeah, it's probably going to go down to around $1. Wouldn't be surprised. Cute snake, it's just custom SMGs, not reliable, and people have listened. And then we have the wooden door. I didn't even do a barter. I didn't want to bother. I'm sorry to say, but yeah, I just don't care for wooden doors anymore. Yeah, they always seem to go down. Does that look like it's going to maintain its $2.49 price? Nope. It's basically ending at 80 cents. Yippee! It sold a fair amount, but still expects to go down in price. There's been many $2.49 skins, and they just go down to $1 and less. So that's definitely another one. If you'd have put down a $1 barter, congratulations, you probably bought a bunch of these in the future. So, yeah, you're probably better off trying to go for about 70 cents as well. So, overall, it's, not really anything worth chasing after with an actual purchase, I'm afraid. Sorry to say, but, yeah, I think with the barders, you can clearly see that. Right, so, tomorrow, what are we expecting? Early rust rotation? Yes, I would expect it. With an actual proper update, I would expect an early rust rotation. I just don't fully know what is actually going to be added. I fully expect skins that are submitted potentially as far back as a month ago, potentially being accepted. That's fine. We did have some somewhat recent skins being submitted that were like medieval themed. Maybe they have a good shout. We'll see. Maybe FacePunch doesn't even care for medieval skins and just accept normal skins like in general. Who knows? Who knows? Does it have to be medieval themed? We'll find out. Right, so just to quickly keep you informed, we've had some interesting things being mentioned. Cooking version 2 update still being mentioned and worked on. Don't know all the details yet. Don't even know when this potentially might be coming out. But, all that we're aware of are bees and beekeeping and harvesting for honeycomb and honey. That's a thing that's being worked on. That's another food ingredient that potentially being worked on. What can you make with honey? Pancakes? Oh. But like cake and whatnot, perhaps. But the only things we are aware of are bread and pie. And there's also some other mentions over here. So jungle biome, jungle foliage. They're adding new vegetables. Arrowroot. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of like a yam. So yeah, ta-da. That's used for like powder and stuff. You can make biscuits with it and whatnot. I'm talking about like I'd say cookies, Americans, like those types of biscuits. So, okay, interesting. But again, more ingredients for more food. Well, there you go, more meals, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, okay, makes sense, of course. And then we happen to see snakes being mentioned again, so they're actively going to probably start fighting you, yeah. But you can kill them, it seems, because it's mentioning death animations. Imagine if you could just stick it... Imagine if there's a new spear. We tie a snake to the end of it. It'd be better than a stone one. Get poisoned. Okay, fair enough. All right. So, all right, that's it. We'll just wait and see what happens next. And all I can sit here and say is, I hope you enjoy the update. I hope you enjoy the primitive game mode. And just repeat this one more time. The Twitch drops, they are appearing tomorrow. I will be on stream tomorrow. You can watch me if you want to go get the generic drops. I don't blame you if you want to chase after the streamer drops. But they are going to be available all week. 10 days, just to remind you. These guys, they're all proper, Rust content creators. I would be surprised if they do 24/7 streams. So I'm sure you've got plenty of time. And yeah, don't panic. It's all good. But yeah, if you want to watch me, it's up to you. Look at the description. You'll see links to all my socials. You'll see my Twitch link. And yeah, if you want to come join us, you're more than welcome to come visit us. Right, so just about a good 3/4 of the way to go of a day. That was a weird way of saying it. I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. I need bed. Catch you later. See you. Goodbye.